We're going to play a full round at Landman Golf Club. I'll share my score, highlight the best holes, my worst holes. We'll talk about some of the course features, and I'll give my honest rating. We're going to start rating these GSPro courses and give you these little previews so that you know what you're getting into and can find the courses you most want to play. Let me know what you score in the comments down below. If you beat me, I'll comment on it. I appreciate you guys. Let's jump in to the one round. Everybody knows the rules. Course rating. Okay, the fun part, we start the series. It's one round. Everyone knows the rules. We will show you the settings here. We've got stroke play at 7,200 yards, Saturday pins. Mulligans are off. It's firm, 11. Breezy, you got to have it breezy. Force realistic, no putting assist, and putting forgiveness is set to normal. Let's play Landman. All right, here we go. Hole 1, par 5. Huge fairway. We just got to drive it over that bunker. And today we want to stay out of the long grass. Oh, that is beautiful. If only I could hit these drives when I go out there and play. I'll be there in 2 weeks, and I can't wait. All right, second shot, 282. We do have firm fairways, but into this wind, we just want to get it in play and up there short of the green. Not my best. We kind of chunked a 3-wood. We're safe though. All right, 107. The pin is above that little false front there. So we just want to make sure we get it back there so we don't roll off the front of the green. Let's see what we can do here. Wind's 10 miles off the right. Come on, get in the circle. Oh, so close. All right, 7-foot putt, simple 11. Everything's going to break. We are downhill a touch. Oh. And we'll par the first. Can't help but feel like we let one get away there. All right, hole 2, Will's favorite hole. It's drivable. It's got that ridge line. We don't want to be in that bunker. But most of all, we just don't want to be in the long stuff. So let's just try to put one right out there. Left of that bunker. Get over. Oh, we got so lucky. That's a great shot. All right, now check out this green. It has got 2 tiers, one on the left, one on the right. You basically want to make sure you're on the right side. We'll go right at this pin. I don't think anything to really be afraid of. We just don't want to go long. 102 down 7, but in 10. Sit there. Firm greens today, firm greens. Okay, we've got 9 feet for birdie. Let's go. Come on. All right, it's hole 3, the valley hole with the barranca drainage. We're just going to try to get lucky. I don't really know any other way to play it. So here we go. Get lucky. I don't think it's gonna. Right into the middle of the barranca. When you're out there in real life, that can be hard to find. But today we're gonna hack it out of the deep rough from 164 yards to see if we can get it to the green. All right, 164 on the deep rough. We're gonna play this like it's 190 and just try to hack it out. Here we go. Nope. More deep rough. All right, deep rough. We got 8 yards to get onto the green. The pin's 17 away from us. So let's just try to hit it to the pin. See how much the deep rough takes off on us. Sit. Really not that bad from where we were at. All right, to save par from 18 feet. Tough little hole. Gonna make some bogeys out here. So even par through 3. All right, hole 4, some risk reward. Only 340 with the wind helping. That was not a good one. Luckily, we found our ball. We got 114 right into the slope. Let's look at this green. If you fly up here, short of this pin is absolutely death, but behind this pin, up here is just this big skateboard ramp of a backstop. So what we'll try to do, we don't want to be short. Anywhere short of this pin stays down in the valley about 10 yards shy of the green. Let's hit out of this deep rough. Let's add 30%. So we'll hit it 140 and let's try to get this up on the green. $147. Stay up there. Okay, we can deal with that. This up and down is diabolical. I think we could hit it right over here. Let's do this for a little bit of fun. You can see that heat map. You can see that green. It can't even see the pin barely. And let's play it right over to the side. Have a little fun with this chip shot. Had a little fun, but I wish I hit it a little bit closer. All right, 21 feet, scrambling for another par. No. He said no. Right in the heart. All right, 1 over through 4. All right, hole 5, 25,000 square foot green. Not the biggest one, but a massive green nonetheless. We've got 264 down 9, so 250. Wind is off the left. I'm gonna hit a hybrid. I think 3 was just too much. And we'll see if we can get one back by that pin. That'll be good. Go a little. Come on. Now that is a phenomenal shot. Let's go. All right, for birdie, 14.5 feet, downhill 2. Let's knock this in. Break it, no. So close. Just a little bit of an overread. I've got to get these to fall if I'm going to compete with any of you guys out there. All right, hole 6, the par 5, kind of narrow. Some big hazardous bunkers out there. Oh no. We are so lucky that we've got our GSPro 4 caddy finding these golf balls. All right, 253 out of the deep rough. I'm going to go 5-iron because you just can't get ball speed with the long woods out of deep rough. Roll into the fairway. It's about all we could ask for. All right, small little green, slopes off to the right, so we want to be left of this pin. The wind is off the right, so that should help us. 93 yards, up 7. Let's play this at 100. Try to hit it close. A little bit of a pull, a little bit of wind. Took it. We've got a big downhill putt, 60 feet. Not really that uncommon out here. All right, 60 feet, but it's downhill 24 inches, so. Now break. Come on. Pretty darn good there. That's what's fun about this place. If you go there in real life, some of the putts you'll hit will be like putts you've never hit before. All right, hole 7, the tricky hole. This one is got a green that you will not forget. It's a short hole, but it's all about the second shot. Unless you hit your first shot over there. Nope, it's fine. Okay. Kick all the way down. Go. There we go. We got lucky there. Fairway, fairway, fairway. Super important at this track. All right, 87. If you can't tell, this green has a giant mound on the right side. If we back this up, nothing will hold up here. In fact, you can probably play the ball all the way up into this backstop, which we're going to do that and have a little bit of fun. Let's see if we can't put it up on the high part of this ridge and use the slope, be a little creative to bring a ball down into this hole. Here we go, 87, playing about 93, I would say. Oh, go right at it. I pulled it a touch. Spin. Now stay up there. Stop. Okay. We will take that. If you notice, it just runs away much further past that. All right, 11 feet for birdie. I've got to get this flat stick. Heat it up. That kills me. All right, number 8, the par 3 with just an absolute tricky little green. You typically can't see the bottom of the flag because it runs away from you and sort of sits down and off the back. You got to trust your yardage. A lot of times when you get to this hole, the wind is blowing crazy. So we've got 8 off the right. We'll just try to shoot for right center of the screen. Try to hit something like 103. We want this to spin a little bit. Go. A touch. Spin. Oh, I thought I hit it too short. Just a hard little shot. So 103 raw, carried 110. Okay, so we've got a little chip here now. 13 feet, uphill 2. There we go. And we're moving on to the 9th hole. A split fairway with the 10th, where we can choose to get on the left or the right. Judging by this back left pin, I want to be to the right if I can be. We'll see if we can control the driver. Got bunker written all over it. Oh no. Stay away from the lip. Okay. Think that'll be okay. All right, 129, wind at my back, but I'm in the sand. So we'll negate the sand with the wind and play at 129. See if we can hit one close. Sit there. Sit. Not bad at all. We will take that one. Okay, 19 feet, downhill 5 inches. I see a little bit of snap at the end there. Break. I'm just a touch off. It was not a bad putt, but a bad read. All right, 10th hole, kind of a blind tee shot. It looks like there's no room to the right. There's a mile to the right, and you want to be down the right. So I'm going to aim right, try to hit one out there. Looks like it's dead, but it's perfect. Get over there. All right, we've got a little bit of an angle to this hole. If you were on the left, you would have a blind shot to this hole with a slope that ran away from you. No chance. So on this pin placement, you got to be to the right. All right, we can land left of the pin. It should kick to the right. We want to get this there. We're into the wind. 110. Go right at it. Come on. Spin in there. Let's go. Come on. This is one I think I can make. I should not jinx it, but let's go. A birdie on 10. We have broken the streak and we are even par through 10. All right, a tight driving hole on 11. Still a big fairway though. Just looks narrow from here. Par 5. Gonna be perfect. Roll out. There we go. All right, this is where the risk reward comes into play. You can go for the screen. It's only 248. Playing about 250, but with the wind at our back, we can probably play this at about 230, similar to that par 3 we had earlier. I think I can hit hybrid there, and we're going to go for it. If you, in real life, or even in this game, we'll find our ball, but in real life, if you hook this left, going for the green, it's gone. If you go long, not an easy up and down. It'll be good. There we go. Sit. Come off that hill. That's a big hill. Come back. Oh, it just stopped. It shocks me that it stopped there. Maybe a stimp 12 or 13 it wouldn't. All right, I have no idea how to play this. We're playing it way right. Stay there. A circle we will take. That is another birdie. Back to back, baby. Let's go. All right, now this hole, kind of a signature hole. I'm exaggerating it by flying up higher, but you really can, if you're on the course, standing on this par 3 tee box, see the entire thing. In the distance, probably hard for you to see, is the clubhouse, but you can see 13 holes from this sort of high point on the golf course. Really neat view. If you haven't been to Homer, Nebraska and played Landman, you got to get there. All right, so we got 178. This green, this is a tough pin. We want to get to that right side tier, but it is a very small target, especially from this distance. So we're going to play towards the center. Hopefully we get it to feed down to the right and we play at the right distance. We got 170 minus 7 is 163. A little into the wind, we'll play this 170. I'm going to hit 7-iron and try to put one right in the center. If it fades a little, maybe we'll get close to the pin. Fading too much. Oh no. Just get a decent bounce. Don't hit too hard. Sit. That's what happens. This green is just tough. And now I am 15 feet, well, 4 yards below the hole to a little tabletop out of the deep rough. This is not going to be easy. All right, 25 yards out of the deep rough. Play this like a sand shot, kind of. Sit. Stay. I will take that. We will take that. Just to have a par putt, you're feeling like we're getting out of jail. Bogey after that tee shot is a good score. Let's try to make a par. Circle me. Just stay in. We'll take our bogey. And we'll move on to the next. All right, hole 13. Down the hill, around the corner. Big dogleg right. Way down the valley. Got to hit a cut here or we will be through the fairway. Think we did it. Just go, go, go. The deep rough. All right, pins in the front, 88 yards. I'm going to play this like it's 115 out of the deep rough. Or 130. Wow, that was smoked. All right, 62 feet. We're downhill 31 inches. It's breaking right a ton. Let's try to guess correctly. Only got to hit this about 30 feet to go 60. Here we go. Okay, settle. Circle me. Oh, we would have taken a circle. Not a bad par after that tee shot. All right, 14th hole. This is my favorite hole. Pins down bottom left, and we've got 253. Really, if we can hit a draw into the right side of that green, it should funnel all the way around. I don't know if it'll do that on GSPro, but it does it in real life. Let's give it a try. The draw is going to be fighting this fade wind, so we may have to go more at it a little bit with this wind. Don't think I can draw it as much, but here we go. Too much. Come on, wind, hold it up. Oh. Stay. No. More deep rough. All right, it's all uphill from here. A little tabletop. Deep rough, 31. Play this like a bunker again. Run out there. That was lucky. A par we will take and run. All right, 15, the ridgeline hole. We just kind of want to stay right at that bunker, get it out there in the fairway, give ourselves a chance to run one up so our third isn't very difficult. Here we go. That will play. Okay, so we'll have 350 left. We're not going to get there. Let's take a 3-wood and get ourselves in position between those two traps, if not left and beyond them a touch. So we'll keep the lineup at that 230 marker. Try to get one up there. Perfect ball. Should feed all the way down the hill to the right. Everything runs towards that lower bunker. All right, so we can see this pin just below it is a false front. We need to get it there. We don't want to be super long or anything, but we need to get to this flag. If anything, be just a touch behind it. That's 140. Did I grab the wrong? I grabbed the wrong club. Sit. Oh, man. I had the wrong club. I grabbed pitching wedge for my 120 when I needed a gap wedge. All right, 70 feet up the hill, breaking left. It could break right if we let it get over there, but this was going to have to be hit fairly hard. Go. We will take that all day long. We have par on the 15th. We're still even through 15, 3 to play. Let's go. All right, this is downhill, but the wind's into us. We just want to get in the fairway. Hole 16. Hang on, find the fairway. No. That is trouble. In real life, that is a lot of trouble. Yeah. We're going back out towards the fairway with a 5-iron. See if we can't just get it up there to run one out for our next shot. Here we go. Wow, that did not take the... Come on, sit. Don't go in there. That just went a lot further than I thought it would, and it didn't come out right. So, we're in the fairway. We've got 75-ish yards. Try to get them down, make a par. Stay even. All right, 75 yards. Spin. Barely held on. Shocked it stayed, honestly. All right, 36 feet up, 14 inches. Basically a 50-footer here. We'll take it. There's a bogey. We're 1 over. Let's try to get back to even before this round ends. All right, 17th hole. This has their famous 30,000 square foot green where we have got, I think, 80 yards from front to back. You can drive this green, but if you don't get it to the back tier, it just rolls right back off the front. So, fun hole here. Honestly, just a beautiful looking hole. Let's try to get one up there. We got a crosswind, 327. Oh, go. Go. Get up the slope. I don't think it's got enough. Stay up there. No. This green is just wild. Will that stop even there? I don't think so. There it goes. Stay. All right, we will take that. Still a great shot, but what a wild green. All right, we're uphill 28 inches. This is going to play like 75 feet. Got to hit hard. Sit. A 2-putt birdie. We are back to square. Can we get to red on the last hole? Let's try to birdie the par 5 18th and walk out of here with a red number so that you don't have something so easy to beat as just an even par on the back tees at Landman. Hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let's see if we can't birdie the 18th hole. All right, big fairway. Just want to get one out there. Here we go. Oh, that could be really good if it just catches the right side. Let's go. Stay there. That is the angle you want. That is position A on the 18th hole. All right, 245, second shot into the par 5. Left is trouble. That bunker is like 2 stories below the green. How cool is this design? Great job, Alex, on your design here for Landman. That flag and the American flag are as real as it gets. That's what the shack looks like. That's what the bunker looks like. I tell you what, this is a grade A design and an awesome course. I think a fun one to play with no matter who you bring over to the sim. Pick the right tee boxes. You got wide fairways, fun greens. This is a round I think you're going to find yourself playing a lot with friends. Landman is a must play in GSPro, and you've got to get there and play it in real life. Tee times sell out every year on the first of the year, I think it is. In about 10 minutes this last year, they sold out for the entire year. So you got to get them fast. There are other ways to get them on the second hand when people don't show up, but love it. Let's see if we can't hit one up there and not make the mistake of going in the big, crazy bunker. 245. I've got a hybrid. Oh no. We did it. We win the big bunker. And that is the difficulty of that shot because right is jail, left is the bunker. It's probably easiest to lay it up short and have that pitch in. Let's have a little fun. We'll try to get it out of this bunker. It's uphill 5 yards, so 15 feet up the hill. I have a downhill lie. I can play kind of out to the left and it should feed towards the front. So we'll do that. 50 yards uphill 5. I'm going to try to play this like 60 yards with a flop style shot and see what we can do. To me, the key to this is to not leave it in here. So let's just try to get it out. That's it. Now there's a backstop here. Can we play it off the backstop? Spin down. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. All right. We do have a shot. We could get the red numbers with a birdie on the last. Let's go. All right. 20 feet, downhill 2 inches. For birdie at the last hole. Let's go. Come on. 4 birdies on that back 9. We end up making 4 bogeys, 5 birdies, and we shoot 1 under. I'm going to save that ghost round by clicking the little ghost over here on the side. And there you have it. Triple bogey ghost round is now in the server. It is a 72 from the red tees. Get out there, play some Landman, line up my ghost, comment down below what your score was. Make sure you send the proof. But 72 is the number to beat. What a fun course. Get out there and play it. Nice job by Alex. I love the GSPro designer community. Thanks for putting out great stuff. Thanks everybody. Like, subscribe, maybe join, be a member. Check out my links if you want to get cool sim stuff like this in your room. And we'll see you in the next one.